Hello everyone and welcome to Killer Sudoku. Now this is a program, well not a program, it's a website, Sudoku.com, that allows you to play Sudoku for free, auto-generated puzzles. They have regular Sudoku, which looks like this, and then we have Killer Sudoku, which looks like this, but I'm going to be playing on Expert, so I don't have any starting numbers. My time will be up here, although it will be kind of inaccurate because I am talking for a bit. But I will be playing with no auto-checking for mistakes, so if there is a mistake, the program will not tell me, and I have to catch it myself, or else it can lead to some pretty bad stuff down the line. And I was inspired to do this because I saw Nock playing Killer Sudoku on his YouTube, and thought I'd give it a try myself. So let's begin by analyzing the board. So we have a pretty easy pairing right here that I just saw. So 1 and 3 can only be, or sorry, 3 can only be made by 1 and 2, because you can't repeat any digits. 15 here, that's a 6, 7, 8, or 9, because you either have a 6, 9 pair or a 7, 8 pair. Let's see, what else do we have here? A 16. That can only be made by a 7 and 9 pair, because once again, no duplicates, so you can't do 8 and 8. 1 and 5, or 5, that would be 1 and 4, 2 and 3, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 pair. Other than that, I don't see too many other groupings that I like. Oh, here we go. 8, 9, 8, 9. Okay, pretty solid start with the groupings. We have a few easier ones to do, like 6 here. We can do 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. But I'm now going to analyze the cages themselves. So we have these cages that group the sum of the boxes. It tells us in the corner here. So I can use this to my advantage because every row, column, and box has to equal 45 because they have to contain 1 through 9 with no repeating digits. So I'm going to use that to my advantage to try and analyze this right here. A good example right here. So we have an 8, a 9, that's a 17, and a 21. That would be a 38, which would leave this box a 7 because it has to equal 45. So we subtract 38 from 45, and we get 7. With that knowledge, we can fill in this other cell as a 1 because this has to equal 8. We only have one free cell. So that's the way this Killer Sudoku goes. I'm not going to explain it too much more from here on out. I'm just going to kind of do my own ebb and flow. And you'll see what I talk about as I progress. Okay. I like this going on here. We got an 18, 17, so that is a 25, 41. Oh, no, that doesn't make any sense. Is that a 51? 18. Yeah, so, sorry, that's 35, so this would be a 51, so this is a 6. Now we have a 10, 7, 11, 17. So if this is 10, we cannot do 1 and 9 or 2 and 8. So this would be 3, 7, or 4, 6. But we can't do 6 there, so 6 has to go here, and then 3, 7. Okay. Let's see, anything else that I like right off the bat here? Not too complicated. Well, we do have a semi-complicated one here, and this is where I usually will break out a calculator. So these cells and these cells all have cages encompassing them except this final one here that I have highlighted. So we can use that to our knowledge, or to our advantage, because we know that this one added up, this column here is 45, and this column here is 45. So if we take the two sums together, we can get 90, and any number, and the one number we're missing will be the number that goes in that cell. So we'll just add them all up. So 14, 3, 16, 5, 6, 20, and 12. That gives us a Oh, I think I missed one. I'm going to do that again because I got a 70 something. That's not supposed to happen. So 14, 3, 16, 6, 20, 15, and 12. There we go. That is an 86. So this is 4, which leaves this cell a 3. Oh, that has gotten rid of the 4-2 pairing there. So we can say that this is a 2 and that is a 1. Because the 1-5 had to go here, which would eliminate the 1 option in that cell. So we're getting a little bit of headway now. We're starting to get some nice digits in here. We can start following along the rules of Sudoku somewhat, because we have a 1 here and a 1 here, so we can double check that yes, the 1 does indeed go there. And I would say it would go here, but since we only have this possible pairing, then I can safely say that the 1 doesn't go there. So we have pretty much eliminated 1 from the numbers that we can use in this cell pretty safely. Now, where do I want to go now? I think I like this 9 down here because we have the 4, 3, and the 7. So because that 7 is there, we can't do 2, 7 to create a 9. Because of the 3 is there, we can't do a 3, 6. And because the 4 is there, we can't do a 4, 5. So this has to be 1 and 8. We have a 1 here, a 1 here, leaving this to be a 1. And now making this a 13. Also, because the 1 has now been solved here, we can safely say that this is a 2, 3 pairing. Which we can actually solve because there's a 3 down here, so there we go. Let us continue with, I think I want to do this 11 now because we have a lot of confirmed numbers here. We have a 1, well, 1 doesn't really count toward 11, but starting with 2, we can eliminate the 2, 9 pairing. Starting with 3, we can eliminate the 3, 8. Starting with 4, we can eliminate the 4, 7. So we'd have to have a 5, 6 pairing here, which gets rid of the 6, 9 pairing in these cells, leaving the last digits here to be a 4 and a 9 to make 13 plus 1, 14. So once we have a nice established cell, row or column, we can use this as a nice grounding point for later operations. Now we have a pairing here, 3, 9, or 8, 9, and 4, 9 here. So we know that 9 takes up this column and this column in this cell and this cell. So the only free column in this cell would be over here. So I'm going to leave those notes there. What else do we have? So we have confirmed 8s here, confirmed 8s there, which would leave confirmed 8s here. We can go ahead. Yeah, let's tackle this 12 right now. So because we have confirmed 8s there, we can't have the 8 there, but we can have the... Actually, we can't have an 8 here because 8 plus 4 is 12. So we can eliminate the 8 there and safely put the 8 here. But let's not back away from this 12 just yet. So 9, 3 would equal 12. Can't do that because the 3 is already solved. 4, 8 would equal 12. Can't do that because we already have the 8 and the 4. So this is a 5, 7, 12. Because we can't do the 6 because not only is it eliminating there, but we can't have a repeating number sequence in the same row, box, or column. Oh, this is a 5. That's a 7. We already had a 7 here. Didn't even see it. Sometimes you just get too lost in your math that you forget to look at the board. So the last 2 in this row are 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wonderful. So we have pretty much solved this bottom area here, which should give us a nice headway into the following cells. I'm gonna try and steer away from this area for now. I will come back to it. I just want to see if there's anything else I can solve at the current moment. Yeah, right here. We get a nice little hint with this 11 because we have 18, 17, and 5 all encompassing this one box, so we can add those up. So 18 plus 17 would equal 35. Plus 5 would equal 40, so this has to be 5. And that would be a 6, because 6 plus 5 is 11. That has eliminated the 6 from there. So, oh, I also eliminated 6 here. I saw it update 2 places on the board. I was a little confused. So now we have this row basically solved. And 6 plus 4 would equal 10. So you can get rid of that. And we can only put a 3 here because of the 7. So that's done. That's helped us with this box down here. Let's see, is there anything else I believe I can solve at the moment up here? Ooh, this is really a nice one. So here's another example of that 90 rule I was talking about. So we do have this 23 kind of connecting these two boxes here. But if you look at the borders of the two boxes, you'll notice that the only cell outside is this one, the one part of the 21 cage. So we can safely add up all these, get a number that's over 90, and then subtract 90 from it to get what's in this cell. So when I do larger pairs than 45, I like to use a calculator, so I'm going to start plugging these in. So 21, 6, 13, 23, 15, 11, and 9. We got 98, so this is an 8. Now, some people would say using a calculator while doing Sudoku is cheating, but I just would rather do it through a calculator than having to write them all down and then doing a long addition problem, because I find keeping track of a number series this big to be a little confusing. So that's just how I play. We can safely say that there's going to be no 1-8 here. We could do a 2-7 pairing. Can't do a 3-6, but we can do a 4-5. Okay. Oh, I didn't even notice this. We can actually solve this cell pretty easily, which would let us solve this cell pretty easily. So we just have to see what number we're missing. So I believe that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need a 9 here. And then we just need to add these up to get 21. So that's 9 plus 8 equals 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That is a 4. Very nice. So we know this is a 3-5 pairing, leaving us with just 3 options here. I'm just going to lay them out, not really considering the math needed to do these 3 sellers, because that 3 cells are a lot more complex than 2-cell logic because you have a lot more number combinations. So I'd just like to leave them till last. I will tackle almost only 2-sellers like this until I need to do a 3-cell or more, like this 21. Okay, so let me start laying this out again. I kind of got a little sidetracked there. 22 there. And I need a 6 here. Okay. This is a pretty common pairing you'll get in Killer Sudoku, where you'll have 3 digits and you'll have them alternating. So sometimes you won't have this 9 here, but you'll find this to be a pretty common pattern. You just have to keep in mind when this comes up to just come back to it at a later date, because it's very uninformative at the current moment. Even though you have eliminated it down to 3 options, it can be any combination, really. So I will actually tackle this 20 here because I can use these 2 possible numbers plus the 8 to just get 2 possible numbers here. So 8 plus 9 would be 17, which would leave that as a 3, or as a 8 plus 6, so that would be 14, or, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. 8 plus 9 is 17. Why did I say 14 there? No. Oh yeah, it is 14. I was thinking for some reason 14 plus 4 is 20. No, this would be another 6. So, oh wait, interesting. It's because 8 plus 6 can't work there. So we have to do 3, 9. Leave that at 2, 6. Okay, we're pretty much done with this column here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing the 6 up here. Just leave that in 8. And now we can pretty much solve this one as well. So we have a 4 and a 9. And then we have, can't do the 4, 9 combo here. So that is 2. And 7. Alright, 2 and 7. Let's see. There's not too many more little tricks we can do with the cages that I'm seeing. So we're going to have to start using just regular Sudoku rules now to help us solve the rest of this puzzle. We're going to try and fill out these last 3 here. So we know we need a 9 in this box, but we can't put a 9 up here because we already have a 9. And we can't put a 9 down here because the total of this cage is a 7. And I'm pretty sure we can't use 9 plus something to make a 7 unless we're using negatives, which we can't in Sudoku, so 9 has to go there. And then we can just put the last remaining ones here. So we have 4s and I believe 5s as well. 5 can't go here, making that the 4 and this a 5. So this is 1, 2, 1, 2, because 3 plus 4 is 7, and we can only make 3 with 1, 2 pairing. We can safely say that 1 goes somewhere here, because we have a 1 here, one pairing here, 1 pairing here. Oh, we can solve this one pretty easily. 14, so that's a 4. We can get rid of the 1 here because we know 1 goes there. We're pretty close at this moment. I guess I'll tackle this 6 on real quick because just plop that in there. Except we can't do the 1, 5 combo. Can't do a 4 there, so this is 2 and 4. We have a 9 here, 4 there, 7, 2, 1, 2, 8, 1. 13. We can do 9 and no, we can't do 9 and 4. We can do 8 and 5, technically. 8 here, 5 there. And then a 6 here, a 7 there because of these 2 down here. Let's try this 11 here. So 9, 2 won't work. 8, 3 could work. 4, 7 can't work. 5, 6 could work. We have 2 possible options there. I'm not seeing too much that I like here to help me solve this. So I'm gonna start having to fill these two in with just possibilities for this column. So we have 1, 2. We can technically have a 3 here and a 3 here. 4 can't have 4 because it's there, so we can technically have a 5 here. Actually, 5 is definitely here because of these two 5s. But we can technically also have a 5 here. We still need the 6, but the 6 can't go there, so maybe... No, we can't put it there. I can't put it there. Okay, so this is definitely 6, which would make that the 7. And then we just need to find the last digit that's missing. I believe it's 9. Can't put the 9 there, can't put the 9 here, so 9 has to go here. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. I'm liking this, I'm liking this. So now we have 17. So this has to equal 4, so 1, 3. So can we put a... No, we can't put it there, so 1 and 3. There we go, it's 21. We have a 5. We have the 1. Oh, my mistake. Misclick there. We have finally eliminated this 4-5 pairing here, which is very nice. So now we can just fill this in with the 4 that we need. Is this the only possible cell for a 9? Yes. Okay. That has changed that 15 to a 6. So we already have 2 being used to make that. So that's a 1, 5, 1, 5 there. That's for the 5, 6 pairing, making the 5 have to go here because we still need a 5 in this box and it would get eliminated there, making this the 8. And this the 6? The 6. See, we didn't even have to solve this one. We could just do it through process of elimination. This is a 7 or an 8, just because it's the only possible numbers left. Oh, well, no, it can't be an 8 because we have the 8, 9 pairing there. So this is a 7, that's an 8, that's a 7, that's a 2, that's a 7, that's a 3, that's a 2, that's an 8, that's a 3, that's a 9, that's an 8, and we just kind of daisy chain it from there. Alright, that's a lot solved from just that one daisy chain. We still haven't even finished. 3, 5. Alright, we're basically done. We're in the home stretch here. Just need to finish up these last little stragglers and we're done. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is an 8. And then we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're missing a 4. That goes there. 5, 6. 5, 6, 5, 1. And there we go. Killer Sudoku, no mistake checking in 2313. So, yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this board. It was kind of an easier board than what I'm used to. There can be some pretty challenging stuff out there, but this one had a lot of nice tips and tricks. Good way for me to explain Killer Sudoku. I know I've been filling a lot of the dead space with ums and hms, but that's just kind of the way I roll. Thank you for watching. Sorry I went on a little bit of a tangent at the end there and throughout the board, but I hope you're able to follow along, learn some stuff, and I hope I have interested you to play some Killer Sudoku for yourself, because this is a very fun time waster. I wouldn't even say that. It's just fun in general. I'll boot this up when I'm like waiting for waiting in public or just in bed late at night just to tire out my brain. So yeah, give Killer Sudoku a go. That's all I gotta say. See you next time.